What's going on? What is happening? It is your boy Mutupi, and I'm glad that you guys are here with me just so you can be able to learn about the 6 common trading mistakes that I have seen a lot of forex traders make, and on top of that, it will give you some of the solutions on how you can avoid these 6 common trading mistakes, just so you can be able to trade better and make better trading decisions. I'm glad that you guys are here. It is already someone to be, and one thing that I need you guys to do here is to like this video, and at the same time I need you guys to be able to just comment below. Tell me, before you even watch some of these mistakes, tell me what is that one mistake that actually is costing you a lot of money. Because a lot of people out there, they see mistakes, but they do not see mistakes as the money that they are costing them. Because at the end, if that one mistake is costing you, maybe it's just a small trick that you can make in your trading, find out that it's costing you hundreds of thousands, if not millions of rands that you're just living out. So you need to be able to just make sure that you understand these mistakes and you are able to just come back up and know where to play around with it. So yes, we are going to break down the 6 common mistakes, and you are going to be able to also get the solutions. So also, one thing that I'm going to be needing you to do in order to just show that you actually do appreciate the value that is being, I need you to just subscribe to my YouTube channel and as well turn on the notification bell, because what it will do is that it will allow a lot of people out there to know that this is actually the right channel for traders to be able to just get that valuable information. So now let us start off first with the first mistake. So now the first mistake that I have seen is a lack of education. And I understand the reason or how I say lack of education. A lot of people will be thinking that I'm meaning that you have to just, people don't know a lot of things about trading, or people I just know. Lack of education is not about that. Lack of education is understanding specifically what it is that you are trying to achieve, what it is that's going to be needed to be learned in order of you to be able to achieve that, and as well applying, going out there, getting the right resources to get that knowledge, and then applying that knowledge. So this whole process, this whole system, I've seen a lot of people that they get in the markets, they blow, or maybe they lose money, they make some money but they lose it and they do not withdraw, and maybe they leave, they get angry at the market saying that it's scammy, all those things, and maybe after a few months time they come back to the markets because now they feel like they need money, and when they do come back, maybe the same thing happens, and that's the whole cycle. It's always like a win-lose type of a situation, whereby if you are able to know that, okay, no, this is what I want to do. You are able to know that this is where you want to be, this is where you want to go, this is what you want to do, this is why you are trading, it's going to help you with this and this and that. So you've set that down, it's being specific. And secondly, you are able to just follow through with the fact that you are specific, you know what you want. So what it is that you now have to learn, who are the people that you have to learn that from, where do you have to get that knowledge, where do you have to seek out for that information. And once you've got that down, the very last point is you being able to just apply it, put it into application, be able to just see that. So one thing about this is, for the most people that are struggling with knowing where to find the right resources, being able to, when you feel like this is a bit too much for you, what we have is, we currently have a promotion that's going on within the Forex Chasers team. I'll make sure that link is in the description so you can check that out, if only you feel like you want to shorten the learning curve instead of you being the one that goes out there and figures out where to get what. So that is the first point. Now moving over to the second point. Okay, so now moving over to the second point, one thing that I was able to see is that a lot of people are triggered, or they actually are trapped by the mistake of overtrading. So now with overtrading, it's more on the emotional side of it that plays a part, and at the same time, it's more on just the greed side. You being emotionally and being greedy, when it mixes up, you are able to overtrade, because why? You feel like there's always, the market is moving up and down, so you feel like you have to make money from every single move, even if it is not the right opportunity for you to enter a trade. And on top of that, you change your buyers, so you can buy, you can sell, you are very scalpy, and you haven't really got any specific strategy on why you are buying or why you are selling. That is the best way to become a gambler, and the best way for you to not have a sustainable growth when it comes to trading. So in order to avoid that, one of the things that you need to do is you need to be very, very direct with your emotions. You need to be able to understand that when it comes to money in the markets, it's not about every pip how much you're making, but it's about each and every movement, whether it's moving in your direction or not. What are you learning, what are you taking from, and how can you improve? So once you get that done, you're able to remove the financial part of being emotionally attached to the finances. And at the same time, on the greed side of things, it's just you being able to know that your strategy works over time. So once you've got a system or a strategy that works, that is profitable, you're able to know that it does work over time. So regardless of whatever that you are trapped in, you will be able to experience. So that is the second point. Let us move over to the third point. The third mistake is I've seen a lot of people be able to just neglect risk. I do not know why a lot of people do not actually respect the risk as much as how it should be. But I see a lot of people disrespecting risk because of the fact that, firstly, I understand that a lot of people's account balances is low. So in order to be able to make the money that you want, it's not gonna be able to make sense for you to risk 1%. So that is totally understandable. I know I see how things are and stuff. But at the same time, it does not make sense to go full margin or to blow out the whole account or to risk more than half of your capital, because at the end of the day with trading, it's more on about being able to take more trades in the markets, because the more trades that you take, the more you will become better, and the more better you become, the more you are able to see what's working, what's not working, and what you can focus on in order to make it work more. So if you are gonna full margin or risk out your whole account and stuff, what it does is that it limits you from being able to take those many trades, because why? Your account will be blown, you won't have a trading account anymore. Secondly, you are just a bad trader because you blow out your whole account. So you have to refund every time you have to trade. And where are you getting the money to continuously fund your account? That is you working backwards. Now, I don't want you to be funding your account every single day. I want you to actually try to withdraw from your account every single day if possible. So you need to be able to now focus more on the risk management side. And the best thing that I can say in terms of risk management, it's better to start off first with risking 1%, risking a small amount of capital that will be able to allow you to be comfortable. But this is a whole different type of topic. We'll make a video specifically speaking about this. But as well, when you're going through a drawdown or a losing streak, what you do is that you decrease the risk, and when you're going into a winning streak, you can also increase the risk that you take in order to be able to get those bigger gains much more quicker. So even if you've got a small account, when you take a loss, you decrease your risk. When you win, you increase your risk. So what it does is that it gives you more profit or edge towards the market. But that is the third point. Let us move over to the fourth point. Okay, so now the fourth point that I have seen is people normally what they do is that they disregard the market conditions. So guys, truly speaking, with this point, a lot of people say they just believe in the fact that their strategy should work. Maybe they've been winning with the past NFPs. It should just be so they do not consider the fact that the market also has its own specific conditions. They do not consider the fact that the market can as well do its own stuff, or it can move in a certain way whereby that could affect things such as like drawdown. You could be experiencing drawdowns. You could go through a losing streak. You could, whatever you name it. You could just go through a break-even period. You could not hit that profitability amount that you targeted every single time. Maybe if you were looking to make 10% a month, maybe now you need to reduce 4%, 5%. Those are things that can happen during the market conditions when they are changing. But the best way about the markets is that you continuously evolve with them, because why? A great trader is made from these different difficult types of markets, because you are able to evolve, you are able to learn, to become better, and to see. So even when the next storm, when the next market condition comes over, it's a bit more tricky, you have handled it, you know what to do, you know what you should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing and stuff. So you are ahead of a lot of people. So that is one of the things you need to be able to focus a bit more on. Let us move over to the next point. The first point that I have seen people do is the lack of a trading plan. So without this, guys, it's almost like, let's say now, for instance, let me give you a mere example with the ship. If you put a ship, like let's say, I'm at the harbor, and you're like, you know what, boom, let's go. When there's a captain in it, and the captain has a go, oh, we are going to LA, let's say, that's the direction. Even if no matter what, they will get to the destination, because he knows there's the direction and he's going to control the ship. So if the wind comes and he tries to push it to a different direction, he'll put it back into track. If maybe there's a storm, he'll maybe maneuver through around the ocean, but at the end he will reach there, because at the end, even though he's taking a long drive, eventually he's going towards the target, compared to if you put the ship there and there's no one within the ship. So and you start the engine, if it does even leave the harbor, it'll basically end up maybe either on some island somewhere, or maybe crashed into another ship, or it would sink, because there's no one that's controlling it. It doesn't really have anyone there. It doesn't have a plan. It's just being taken by the situation that's around it. So what I'm trying to say here is that if you do not have a trading plan, you are almost like the ship that will end up drowning or sinking. Or even if you move from point A to B, you might stuck on point B, because you might even float on point B, which would suck because of the fact that you haven't really got a plan. So have a trading plan, input, the strategies that you're trading, your risk management strategies, your psychological level, your rules, your disciplines, your plans, your whys, why are you doing that, all those types of factors that actually do have that actually does make a trading plan. And one of the best things that I love is that we have actually partnered up, Forex Chasers has actually partnered up with IQ Markets. And one of the best things is that I've been able to spot that within the platinum package, you are able to get, the trading plan and as well the trading journal, just by you being able to just follow 3 simple steps that you can find the very first link, which is in the description. You'll be able to see, and you can get access to our template, which is a trading plan. You can get access to our template, which is also a trading journal. All you have to do is just write down. It's literally done for you. All you have to do is just write it down and do all of this. So if you want it, it's only going to be available for the next few, only on this video, truly speaking. So just make sure that you follow this link, the link that is below this video, and be able to just get yourself access to our trading plan, our 7-figure trading plan roadmap. So the 6th most common mistake that a lot of traders are making out there is the fact that they are not keeping a trading journal. Remember, on the 5th point, we spoke about a trading plan, and I'm sure you understood how I meant with the explanation that I gave about the shift. But now with the journal, what it means is a bit more, very different compared to the plan, because with that, you are now able to journal down every single day. When you are placing a trade, how do you feel before you place the trade? When you are in the trade, how do you feel about managing it? Even after, how do you feel about how you handled the trade? So you are putting down these things, you are documenting down each and every single way. And the difference is there's different types of journaling. You can either record yourself, like me. Normally what I've done is I'll just record myself trading. I have a lot of videos here that I record myself trading, and I just speak to myself, hey, I want to trade and there. That's what I do. But at the same time, you can also take advantage of the Forex Chasers platinum package deal that's currently running with IQ Markets, whereby you can get the link in the first link within the description, because what it does is that you are able to get a trading journal template whereby you do not have to think of anything, you do not have to ask the questions that should be there and stuff. All you have to do is literally just plug and play, write down how your trading actually did go and stuff. So those are one of the benefits that you can do. But with the trading journal, it'll help you massively, because you'll be able to see when you were profitable, what made you profitable, and you're able to also see the emotions, the thought process of how you felt at that time. So even when you are taking trades moving forward, if you feel like this, there's a high chance that you won't make profits. But if you feel like this, there's a high chance that you might make profits. So those are some of the ways that you can get help in terms of being able to just place these being able to just use a trading journal. But guys, that is the top 6 most common mistakes that a lot of forex traders are making out there. I just hope this video is help you so that you are able to avoid these mistakes. And I highly believe that you are one of the person that, if you actually did watch up until this end, I believe that you are one of those people that are going to apply these things that we did speak about, and you are not going to be seeing these mistakes moving forward. I need you to do something for me. Comment below, tell me what is that one mistake that I did mention that you see that you were suffering from, and let me know that you are going to implement certain things in order to be able to make sure that it never happens. And at the same time, guys, if you have not yet liked this video, make sure that you hit that like button. It will help me out a lot on YouTube. And at the same time, make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on that notification bell. It will definitely help me out, just so I can be able to reach more people and help them about trading. I will see you on the next YouTube video. It is your brain, so to be, and I thank you so much for watching.